A few years ago, a friend of mine was caught up in a slew of messages from a time when smartphones weren't a big thing and email wasn't a feature on everybody's phone. This topic came up and we were discussing the worst things we've ever gone through, and my friend went quiet before pulling out her phone and presenting me this chain of emails. This is what she showed me. Sunday, July 5th. Subject line, apologies. Hi Mia, I'm sorry I couldn't make it to the party yesterday. Won't go into details, but I had a really bad mental health day. Grant rushed me to the doctor, who prescribed me some new pills to try for 9 months, and suggested that I start therapy, but I'm going to hold off until October as I am so busy. Hope you and the gang had a great time, and I've still got your present here for the next time I'm in town. Best wishes, Helen. Monday, July 6th. Subject line, unlucky day. Hi Mia, you won't believe the weekend I've had. Me and Grant had a huge, very heated argument Sunday night while cooking, which resulted in me slapping him. Something I've never done, but he was being so hostile towards me. I've never seen him look so evil. He locked himself in the study for the rest of the night, and I've felt awful. And then, on my way into work, a huge deer runs out in front of the car, and I swerved, hitting a tree. Thankfully, I'm fine, but the car is in bad shape, and Grant didn't even answer the phone, even though he works from home. Now I had to call into work and ask to work from home for a while the car is being fixed. Now I'm hoping Bobby's garage can fix it, like they fixed yours when you went down into a ditch. Now I'll figure out how to send you the dashcam footage of the deer once I get the car back. It was massive. I hope you're having a better day than me. I miss you, Helen. Tuesday, July 7th. Subject line, husband problem. Hi Mia, sorry to keep emailing. I know you're away this week, so I don't expect a reply, but I need a friend's opinion. Grant has been off since our argument on Sunday. Now I understand what I did was very wrong, but I've apologized, and I didn't hit him very hard. He usually likes to cook us both dinner, but he's only been making food for himself. He's usually first in bed and last to get up, but now he just stays locked in his study all morning and evening. And then, his hygiene has done a 180. Usually he enjoys a shower every evening and keeps the house spotless. But now he leaves dishes and washing up for me, and he hasn't bathed since Sunday. He also whispers threats of violence in my ear when I'm doing things. Does your husband ever do this after a fight? Is this his way of getting back to me? I don't know what to do. He just looks at me with such evil in his eyes now. Chat soon, Helen. Wednesday, July 8th. Subject, fuming. Hi Mia, it's just me again for the daily rant. It's a nightmare living out here without a car. I feel so isolated. What's worse is I'm trapped here with someone who's trying to make it as uncomfortable as possible. Grant has upped his game trying to upset me. He's now taken to leaving dishes and food out until they begin to stink. I called him out on it, but he just smiles and laughs with that same hateful expression, and I've decided I'm not cleaning up after a grown man. If he wants to leave everything out to stink and live in a filthy house, then fine by me. He's the neat freak out of us. I don't know where this hateful malice has come from. There's no love in his eyes anymore. Hope you're all enjoying the holidays. Sending my love. Have fun. Helen. Thursday, 9th. Subject, I'm getting a divorce. Hey, Mia, I don't know how else to say it. Grant and I are planning a separation. I'm in tears as I write this. Things have been amazing for over 15 years, but one small, stupid fight is what's ending us. It happened earlier today. I finished up my work and went downstairs to find yet more filthy dishes and food left out. I couldn't do it anymore. I tried to open the study, but as usual, he's locked it. I was furious and I banged on the door. Grant ignored me, so I tried to pick the lock with a coin. I could hear Grant laughing at me. So in the end, I bashed the thin door down. He sat in his office chair looking towards me, with his mouth wide in shock. His whole study smelled foul, where he hadn't washed for days in this boiling weather. I laid into him and told him this behavior has to stop or I'm leaving. He continued looking at me with that stupid expression, and I told him I guess that's the answer. Then I walked out. I expected him to call me back or come after me, but he didn't. And I've shut myself in our room, crying nonstop since. My once loving husband has never done anything like this before. I'm devastated. And I've packed a bag and I'm leaving tonight. And I'll see you soon. Regards, Helen. Saturday, 11th. From Mia to Amber. Subject line, I'm worried about Helen. Hey Amber, sorry it's late back home. I'm currently at the airport in Greece on a public computer. My flight's been delayed until tomorrow afternoon, so we're spending the night in a nearby hotel. I'm very concerned about Helen. I've just seen multiple emails that she's sent me through the week, and I'm forwarding them to you now. And I've tried calling her and Grant multiple times, but neither have picked up. If you're free, would you be able to go drive up there and see if she's alright? She's quite vulnerable, and usually Grant helps her with her mental health, but I'm not sure what's going on with them. Thanks, and lots of love, Mia. Saturday, 11th. From Amber to Mia. Subject, I'll head up there. Evening, Mia. I hope you had a good trip. Yes, that does seem a bit concerning. I'm heading up to Helen's now, and I'll keep you posted. Amber. Sunday, July 12th. From Amber to Mia. No subject. Mia, it's Amber. I need your help, please. I got to Helen's around 11, and the front door was wide open. This was already concerning, as Helen and Grant always keep the doors locked. I called out, but got no answers, so I went in. The whole house was hot, like the air conditioning hadn't been on for ages, and the smell was horrific. There was food left out rotting in the living room, and the kitchen was a mess. And I then walked down the hall, and the smell grew much worse. Walking into the study, I couldn't believe what I saw. There was a rotting corpse set at the desk. Its head turns towards the door, its mouth wide open. I honestly can't get the image out of my head. And I fled from the house and called the police. And I stayed in my car in the driveway for hours, just wanting to see what was going on and if Helen was okay. And I've been at the police station since last night. I showed them the emails you forwarded to me, which seemed to help them. The body in the study was Grant. They think he died from a stab wound to his neck from a small kitchen knife. But what I don't understand is they believe Grant had been deceased since at least Sunday. How can that be if Helen was with them all week? And the police even managed to speak with someone from Bobby's garage today, who gave them the dash cam. There was no deer, Mia. It just shows her suddenly swerve off the road into the tree. They also found an empty box of pills on her bedside table from the email that she sent to you. And I don't remember what they were called. They had a long name, but whatever they were, the investigators said these were in no way what a doctor would have prescribed someone. These pills were banned due to patients seeing demons and evil everywhere and exacerbating any symptoms they already had. The medicine causes severe delusions and hallucinations, along with strong side effects of paranoia and anxious moods. The pills basically alter your brain, essentially making the side effects permanent if taken for more than 3 months. They're not sure if it's a detrimental mix-up at the pharmacy, nor if the doctor needs investigating. They think that Helen stabbed Grant, and he locked himself in the study, terrified, where he died. But she said she only slapped him, right? Oh God, Mia, tell me they're wrong. Nobody knows where Helen is, and from the empty pillbox, it's believed she's packed all the medications with her wherever she's gone. And the police suggested she could have gone to your house, based off of her last email. I don't know your address, so I'm not sure where to tell them to go. Please read this, Mia. And don't go home. That's the end of the emails. My friend Amber was in therapy for a long time after this event. Mia and her family managed to get an earlier flight home, meaning sadly, Mia did not read Amber's email. Mia and her family didn't even make it into the house before Helen, under the influence of the medications, emerged from their back garden with a large sickle and slaughtered the unexpecting family on their doorstep. Amber has since moved away from the sleepy town in which the experience took place, and Helen has never been found.